What is going on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? The ACMGS Gamer here. And today, what you see on the screen is currently being screen recorded, and this is going to be another kind of speculation video. Now, I did not know this because I did play Syndicate, but I didn't get like all the different secret files. And what you're seeing on now is a quote from one of those secret files. And it's basically, let's see, paternal line, 19th century, blah, 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 blah. Basically, there's conversation between Dr. Grammatica, who was one of the Templar doctors in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and it's also conversation between him and Isabelle Ardant, I think, and she's one of the other leaders of the Templar Order. And apparently this is about Desmond Miles having a son. Well, technically we don't know if it's a son, a brother, a cousin. All we know is that he has Desmond's lineage. And as you can see there on the screen, it says Desmond Miles is a sage living in New York. His mother brought him into an Abstergo clinic, at which point Abstergo discovered that he shared the patrilineal lineage of Desmond Miles. And as you can see on the bottom part there in the not in the description, but right down there, it says that Dr. Grammatica wanted to kidnap the boy and use him, and Isabelle Ardant opposed it, and she basically wanted to abduct him whenever the time was right. However, she was killed when she was on the Shroud of Eden mission at the end of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And that's basically all that it is. The reference is it's the database, reconstructed data number 10, and I had some theories, I guess, as to how this could tie in. I do believe that this is going to tie in with the modern day portion of Assassin's Creed. And if you don't know what I mean by that, basically, if you've played Assassin's Creed 1 through Assassin's Creed 3, which, you would think would be 3 games, but no, I think it's 4 or 5. It's 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and 3. It's 5. There you go. And we really haven't seen much of the modern day since then. In Assassin's Creed 4, we're kind of like a first-person Abstergo employee, and then the same thing Assassin's Creed Rogue. And then we're really just the player, quote-unquote, in Syndicate and Unity. And I think it's a good thing that they're taking off a year, because usually what ends up happening is most of the Assassin's Creed games are in development way before, they're released. And a lot of people are saying the theory, I guess, is that after the Black Flag team did Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, after that launched, a lot of people thought that the same team started working on Assassin's Creed codename Empire, and that they started working on this project. But the problem with most people, or not most people, with the way Ubisoft has been releasing these games, is that they only got the feedback from the year before. So traditionally, if Ubisoft hadn't taken a year off for Assassin's Creed, game development wise, the team would have only gotten the feedback that they needed from Unity and not Syndicate, and they wouldn't know what everybody wants. Now they're actually listening to people, and they actually know what people want. Jeffrey Yalom, who is the Assassin's Creed Syndicate writer, said that this Easter egg that a lot of people have found, said that this particular Easter egg, he couldn't say any more than this. He said this particular database is not an Easter egg. It actually goes more in depth into the story, and that's all he could say. And I found that extremely interesting. It makes you think, well, gee, you wonder how they're going to end up making this modern day kind of thing. I have some theories. It says that they already have the boys. It says that they have Desmond's son's lineage and all that. So it makes you wonder if they already kidnapped him or if he's still roaming free. It just depends on what is going on. It does say that he's a sage living in New York, and that's really it. We don't know who the mother is. In Assassin's Creed Revelations, it's mentioned, Clay Kazmarek mentions to Desmond that he does have a son, and that he does have a son, and it was mentioned that Desmond did meet a woman before when he was running from the assassins, when he ran away from the farm, and unknowingly to him, he had sired a son. Now, I did go over this in one other video that I have that's called Is Desmond Alive? ? And that's the most viewed video on my channel that I have ever. It has 525 views. I'd love it if it had some more. But we used this to confirm that Lucy had a son, and the reason why Juno made him the reason why Juno made Desmond stab Lucy in the stomach was because there was a son. Now it comes out that he had sired somebody else before he got with Lucy. So that's a little bit interesting, and there are a lot of theories on what Ubisoft could do for the modern day story. There are some people who think that they should do with what they did in Assassin's Creed 1, whereas, you know, it was 2007, I do believe. Yeah, it was 2007 when they released the first one, but the year was set in 2012, so it was kind of set in the future. And also they had Desmond, you know, like, exploring the offices and whatnot. So it'll be interesting because we don't really know where he is or how the modern day is going to shape. My theory is they might end up doing something along the lines of it wouldn't surprise me if they went into the future, into something like 2020 or 2025, 2030, you know, something along those lines. If they kind of went into the future and it's revealed that Desmond is a Templar, or not necessarily a Templar, but he's working with the Templars. Or, you know, it could seem like that and he's secretly undercover, you know, working for the assassins. We don't really know. But my theory is that he's going to be a Templar who, my theory is one of two things. One, either he's going to be a Templar and they send in Desmond's son to recover the Ankh, the piece of Eden that connects the Animus Day story to Egypt, right? So it'd be interesting if, you know, they send out Desmond's son to go recover this artifact, and he ends up running into Galena and Sean and Rebecca. He ends up running into them because they're looking for this piece of Eden as well, and they ask him to come with them, and he goes with them, and he learns about what happened to his father, and he's like, oh crap, I've joined the wrong side. Now I'm going to help the assassins, and we need to free my father. Now, not only is he special because he's the son of Desmond Moss and he has all this lineage, he's also a sage. So he also sees the glyphs from Aita and all that mess. So that's the first theory. The second theory is that he's like an undercover Templar agent. He finds the Ankh and then he gives it to the assassins, but he's really working with the assassins instead of the Templars. You know, there are numerous theories and ways that this could go. That was my main theory, really only, was that either the Templars kind of kidnap him and they do put him in the Animus, and then they send him out to retrieve the Ankh, and he meets the assassins, and they're like, well, we know your father, and he's like, wait, what? And everything that Abstergo told him was a lie, and that he goes to the assassins. But I mean, that's just my theory, I guess. That's just my theory. This video will end up going up on Friday. I will be out of town Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm going with some friends up to Gatlinburg, and I'm not going to have any other videos other than an update video confirming this video. That's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.